1, 2, 3, 4. That takes out the spit when you're saying your P's and your T's, so you're not spitting into the microphone. Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Welcome to the First State Community Bank's field here on the campus of Warrenton High School for what promises to be an electrifying softball matchup. Today we witnessed the final regular season game for these two schools as they prepare for the state playoffs that occur later this week. Hi, I'm Keith Brown, and I'll be your announcer here on the Warrenton Sports Network for this regular season finale. On the visitors' side, we have the Fort Zumwalt North Panthers, boasting an impressive record of 13 wins and 7 losses. This team has shown remarkable tenacity and skill throughout the season, finishing third in the GAC Central and earning a 5th seed in their state playoff bracket. Facing them are the hometown heroes, the Warrenton Warriors. While their overall record stands at 8 wins and 14 losses, don't let those numbers fool you. The Warriors have displayed incredible grit and determination, also finishing third in their conference and securing a 5th seed in their state playoff bracket as well. With both teams similarly matched and eager to head into the playoffs with a victory, we are in for an exciting, edge-of-your-seat game. So sit back, relax, and get ready to witness some of the top-tier high school softball action. The first pitch is just moments away, right here on the Warrenton Sports Network. mound for the Warriors, Hannah Gibson. First at bat for the Panthers is going to be Kiana Knoll. She's our shortstop, hitting .484 in the season. First pitch from Gibson, popped up towards third base. Michaela Whithouse, third baseman, stands underneath it and squeezes it for the first out. That'll bring up center fielder Jewel Shade. Jewel's hitting .344 on the season. She bats left-handed. Gibson delivers from the circle, low, ball one. Hannah Gibson's a freshman pitcher. She has grown throughout the season, finding more command of the strike zone as the season has progressed. Next pitch, in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Gibson. Line, foul ball. Strike 2. Hannah's pitched 77 innings so far this year. She's got a record of 6 wins and 10 losses, 1 save, and an ERA of 5.86 with 40 strikeouts. Head of the batter here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Outside. Evens the count up 2-2. Woodhouse is even with the bag at third. Same with Haverfield at first. Next one, pitch is fouled, out of play down the left field line. Gibson working quickly, delivers from the circle. In there for a strike. She adds to her strikeout count. Two outs for North here. That brings up their third place hitter, Peyton Palich. She's their left fielder, hitting .323 in the season. She swings at the first pitch and it's deep, back to the wall and over the fence for a home run. Palich was sitting dead red and just delivered straight to center field. That is her 6th home run of the season. She came in leading the team with 5, and that's her 26th RBI in the season. Still 2 outs here, top of the first. North leading 1-0. Cleanup hitter, first baseman Caroline Fox is up next. The right-handed hitter is batting .426 on the season. Next first pitch is popped up on the infield. Second baseman comes over to field it. And it is ruled a fair ball. Hit off the top of the second baseman's glove. Next up will be Kennedy Morse for the Panthers. She's their third baseman, hitting .400 on the season. First pitch is a ball. Warriors just need 1 out to get out of the inning here. Next pitch, hit to right center fielder. Right fielder Graceland sitting, comes over and makes a catch on the move and gets the Warriors out of the inning. But not before the Panthers strike with a home run after top of 1. And the score is Warrenton 0 for Zumwalt North 1. back for the bottom of the first. Warriors trailing 1-0 against the Panthers after a Peyton Powich top of the first home run with 2 outs. Leading off for the Warriors is their all-state shortstop, number 4, Kira Daniels, senior, hitting .594 in the season. On the mound for the North is Kira McClanahan. First pitch, McClanahan, ball low. McClanahan comes in with 67 innings pitched so far this season, with a 1-loss record of 7-4 and an ERA of 4.31. Next pitch, that's low 2, that's ball 2. She's got 41 Ks and 1 save on the season. She's behind the count here, 2-0 to Kira Daniels. Next pitch is a ball as well. Daniels got 12 walks on the season. Dangerous base runner she gets on. She leads the Warrenton with 39 stolen bases this year. Next pitch, take it all the way, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Kira Daniel. Kira is committed to play at Jefferson College next year. Next pitch, swings, hits the third baseman. Daniel tries to beat it out and forces an errant throw. She takes a wide turn and takes the second on the errant throw to first. Speed of Daniel there forced the hurried throw from the third baseman, and Daniel forced the issue and made it all the way to second on the overthrow. Kira's got 39 stolen bases this year. Last year she set a school record with 44. Let's see if she's on her toes here, running to get the third. Up second will be the junior catcher today, Audrey Lanzone. Audrey usually plays third base, but today she's catching. First pitch high and outside. Daniel bluffs but does not go. Audrey's batting .317 on the season. She leads the team in walks with 13. She's ahead in the count here, 1-0. Next pitch, she's swinging, hits it up the middle. Second baseman backhands it, catches it, throws to first, and gets her out. Daniels advances to third base. One out, bottom of the first. Runner on third is Kira Daniel. Cleanup hitter Michaela Whithouse up next. Whithouse is playing third base today. She's played center field as well this season. Michaela's a great power hitter. She's hitting .472, she's slugging .472 this year. Her batting average is she's slugging .742. Her batting average is .470. Next pitch, high. Daniels dancing off of third base, trying to put pressure on the catcher there. Yeah. Next pitch, Whithouse hits it to right field, where it falls foul. Right fielder trying to make a play on it, but couldn't get there in time. 2 balls, 1 strike here, 1 out. Clanahan delivers the next pitch. Taken for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, taken outside. Woodhouse draws her 11th walk on the season. That puts runners at first and third with 1 out. Center fielder Addie Morgan, left-handed hitting Addie Morgan up next. Senior center fielder is hitting .392 on the season. Woodhouse is looking like she's going to try to go to second. And hit right up the middle, 2 seconds. Second baseman fields it, throws to the shortstop, gets the runner at second. Daniel scores from third, and the batter is safe at first. So fielder choice for Addie Morgan and an RBI. She gets Addie Morgan gets Kiera Daniel to score. 2 outs here now. Bottom of 1. Up next is Cadence Haverfield, the first baseman. Addie Morgan does a good job driving in a run. Haverfield's drives the ball to right field, and beats the throw. Close play. Nice throw by the right fielder. She came up throwing. That was Annalise Strange. Strong arm there from the right fielder. Made it a close play at first base. Up next is the DH for the Warriors, Audrey Skillman. Skillman's a sophomore. Runners at first and second now. Two outs. First pitch taken for a strike. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. McClanahan challenged her up high. Ahead in the count 0-2 here. Next pitch taken for a ball. Skillman showing a good eye. Swung at that last time, but this time she didn't swing at that pitch. Swings the next one and misses. Strike 3. So the Warriors get back on the board and tie this game up 1-1 after a RBI fielder's choice from Addie Morgan. After 1 inning, your score is for Zumwalt North 1, Warrenton 1. Back for the top of the second with the score 1-1 for Zumwalt North. Batting first will be second baseman Kate Cochran. Cochran's hitting .382 on the season. She leads the team in walks. The leadoff position here to start the second inning. Let's see if she's taken on the first pitch from Hannah Gibson. Gibson delivers from the circle. That was close. Looked like it was called a ball. Gibson throws the next pitch high. Gibson got a strikeout last inning. Next pitch, foul back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Corcoran's got an on-base percentage of .477, and she is a threat to steal 3 stolen bases so far this season. Next pitch is low, ball 4, leadoff walk for Kate Corcoran. That brings up catcher Sydney Bonzo. She's hitting .396 on the season. Like I said, Corcoran is a threat to run. She's stolen 3 bases. First pitch from Gibson. In there for a strike. Panthers finished 3rd place this year in the GAC Central. Next pitch is hit to right field. Sit and take, watches it go to the fence. Bounces off the bench. Center fielder Addie Morgan fields it. Throws it to second. Kara Daniels waiting there. Runners are at second, third. Double there for Sydney Bonzo. North has shown a little power today with 1 homer and a double here. Runners now at second and third, nobody out. Top of the second. Pressure on the Warriors here to get out of the inning. DH Crystal McFerrin's up hitting next for the Panthers. She's batting .378 on the season. First pitch fouled back. Gibson gets ahead in the count. McFerrin does have a little power. She's got 1 homer this year. It looks like the wind is blowing out today. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is grounded to Daniels, who misses it at the short. Center fielder Addie Morgan fields it, comes up throwing. And 2 runs will score. McFerrin advances second on the overthrow. That brings up right fielder Annalise Strange, batting .273 on the season. Two runs on the board for the Panthers here in the top of the second. First pitch called strike. Gibson's next pitch is high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one's in the ground dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Audrey Lanzone catches that ball before it gets past her. Audrey's usually the third baseman. She's catching today. Gibson delivers her next pitch. Popped up and out of play behind the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff walk, and then a double by Sydney Bonzo, and then a 2 RBI hit for McFerrin. Has the Panthers leading 3-1 here, top of second. Next pitch from Gibson. High. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. She tries to get the 9th place hitter out here. DH for the Panthers. Crystal McFerrin's on second base. Next pitch. Taken low for a ball. That's going to bring up leadoff hitter Kiana Noel, the shortstop. She popped out to third base her first time up in the first. Warriors need double play here. Looking for a ground ball. Gibson delivers high. Ball 1. Outfielders is taking a step or two back closer to the wall here with the wind blowing out at First State Community Bank Field. Next pitch, driven to left field, and that's going to be a home run. Kiana Noel with the 2 RBI home run. That's 4 in the inning for the Panthers with nobody out. They lead 5-1 here, top of 2. Center fielder Jewel Shade up next. She struck out looking the first inning. Gibson steps off the rubber, gets her composure, steps up on the rubber, looking for her pitch, and now we're ready to go here. First pitch to Shade, grounder to first, field by Haverfield. She picks it up and tags first for the first out of the inning. Nice play by the first baseman, Cadence Haverfield. Up next for the Panthers is Peyton Powich, the left fielder. She hit a homer to center field the first time up. Got the Panthers on the board early. I said with the wind blowing out here, she's a threat to hit another one. This pitch is low from Gibson. Outfield's playing deep for Powich. Woodhouse is back off about 1 step from third base. Haverfield's in 1 step. Next pitch is hit to center field. Addie Morgan's underneath it, and she catches it. The wind as the ball kept on driving, but Morgan did a good job of moving her feet and then got her glove up. Almost went over her head, but she gets the out. 2 outs now. It brings up Caroline Fox, the first baseman. She reached on an error in the first. She hits a grounder to Kiera Daniel. Daniel squeezes it and throws over to Haverfield at first and gets the out. So a little excitement here with some long balls. After 2 innings, top of 2, it's 6-1 for Zumwalt North, leading over your Warrenton Warriors. To the bottom of the second, leading off for the Warriors, Riley Carey, second baseman. Riley's only a freshman, looking to get things started for the Warriors here after a 5-run explosion by the North Panthers. Carey swinging on the first pitch, fouled over the dugout over right field, and she's behind the count 0-1. Kira McClanahan, the pitcher for North, delivers the next pitch in there for a strike. Ahead in the count 0-2 here. Next pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Catcher Bonzo doing a good job not letting that ball get past her. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Riley Carey delivers a hit. The ball goes to the right field fence. She's digging for 2, and she's in there. Great piece of hitting by the second baseman, Riley Carey. A leadoff double. Pitcher Hannah Gibson up next for the Warriors. She's a freshman as well. Back-to-back freshman here. The youth of the Warriors trying to get something started here in the bottom of the second. Nice piece of hitting by Carey to drive that ball to the opposite field. And with that north wind, that ball just kept on carrying, 1 hop to the fence. McClanahan throws the first pitch. Taken for a strike. Next pitch is high for a ball. McClanahan has a whip of 1.8. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Warriors have a pitcher up in the bullpen. Looks like left-handed pitcher Austin Williams. That pitch was the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch from McClanahan's in the dirt. 4 ball. It's going to put 2 runners on here. Hannah Gibson did a good job being patient at the plate there, helping her own cause. 2 runners on after a leadoff double and a walk. That brings up the left fielder, senior Morgan Marshall, for the Warriors. Looks like Graceland Sitton is going to run for the pitcher, Hannah Gibson. Left fielder Marshall hitting .250 on the season. Pitch from high and outside. Marshall has 5 walks on the season. On base percentage of .345. Playing her final home game here. She squares the butt and lays it down. Pitcher charges, throws to first, close at first. Runner is going to be out, but advances. Nice sacrifice there for Morgan Marshall. Runners at second and third in scoring position with only 1 out. And the best hitter for the Warriors up next, and that is Kira Daniels. Daniels single the first time up. Kira McClanahan looks at a wristband, gets the signal, and now we're ready to make the pitch here. Daniel swings at the first one, and for a strike. Daniel moves up in the box, hits the shortstop. Shortstop fields, throws to third, not before a runner scores, though. So fielder choice for an RBI for Kira Daniels. Two outs here. Warriors fight back, get 1 run. Catcher Audrey Lanzone up next. She grounded out to second base her first time up. Quine throws. Runner from first steals and is in there. Nice stolen base there. Now we got another runner in scoring position. Still 2 outs. Lanzone ahead of the count, 1-0. Next pitch is high. Ball 2. Pitcher turns around, looks at the runner at second, then checks the wristband. Makes the next pitch from the circle, and that's high. 3-0. Lanzone doing a good job watching the pitches here. Her time behind the plate, helping out the junior. She's got an on-base percentage of .449. Like we said before, she leads the team in walks. Next one's in there for a walk. Runner's running, steals third. 2 stolen bases. Three ones the count. Somewhere in there that was a strike that I missed. Hard to hear everything out here in center field. Next one's in there. And that's going to be a walk. 4 balls. Lanzone gets the walk. Zumwalt North calls time. They want to talk things over here. Warriors showing grit and determination, fighting back here after a big 5-run top of the second from Fort Zumwalt. Right now the Warriors have answered with 1, and they've got runners on the corners with 2 outs. And they've got their best power hitter, Michaela Whithouse, with the wind blowing out today. If she gets a hold of one, it's likely to be over the fence. So it looks like the manager, Siebert, for the Panthers, is out talking about how they want to pitch Whithouse. She's their best power hitter, the junior. Slugging .742. She's got 4 homers, 29 RBIs. Let's see if they're a little careful how they're going to pitch her here. Whithouse digs in, asks for time, and we're ready to go. She squares the butt, fakes the butt, and they do a double steal. Runner from second goes halfway, stops, and the runner from third went all the way and scored. Overthrow from the second baseman to home, and the runner is now on third base. So 2 runs for the Warriors here in the bottom of the second after the Panthers scored 5 from the top. Runner on third, 2 outs still. No balls, 1 strike is the count. Kleinahan checks her wristband, gets the signal, and we're ready to go. Whithouse drives it past the third baseman to score to the next run, and that ball gets past the left fielder. Whithouse rounds and goes to second, digging for third. She's going to be in at third, standing up. Some exciting play from the Warriors battling back. They get 3 of their own so far. Bottom of 2. With 2 outs now, runner at third. And the batter is going to be senior center fielder, Addie Morgan. Addie got an RBI in the bottom of the first on a fielder choice to get the run scored for the Warriors. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, she's going to have to get a hit this time to score the next run and keep this rally going. First pitch is in there for a ball. Next pitch, hit right back up the middle. That's going to score Whithouse from third. Addie Morgan with 2 RBIs on the game. So after Fort Zumwalt got 5 in the top of 2, Warrenton's battled back with 4 of their own in the bottom. Cadence Haverfield's up next. She got a single in the right field her first time up. 2 outs here. She's swinging, fouls it back. Last home game, and the Warriors are battling here. That's what you like to see heading into the state playoffs. No quitting this team. Backing up their pitcher here, supporting their pitcher. Morgan's stealing, gets the second, standing up for she is safe. Warrenton's doing a good job of forcing the issue on the base path here this inning. 3 stolen bases. Next pitch from McClanahan. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners now in scoring position for Haverfield. Base hit will score the speedy center fielder, Addie Morgan. Haverfield swings the next one, fouls it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She drove the ball to right field hard in the first inning. And she drives it to the first baseman, fields the ground ball, touches first, and gets the Panthers out of the inning. After 2, Fort Zumwalt leads Warrenton 6-5. Great determination shown by the Warriors battling it back. We'll be back for the top of the third in just moments. An exciting second inning here at Warrenton High School. Fort Zumwalt North started it off with 5 runs on 8 batters at the plate, and Warrenton answered with 8 batters at the plate and scored 4 runs. Ready for the top of the third here, leading off is Kennedy Morse. First ball is a strike from Gibson. Morse flied out to right field, her first at bat. And the second pitch is popped up. Lanzone throws the mask away and goes back to the backstop, but can't make the play in time. Wasn't popped up high enough for her, but it still counts as a strike. Gibson's ahead in the count 0-2 here to lead off the third. Kennedy Morse is hitting .400 on the season, on base percentage of .463. Next pitch from Gibson. Morse drives it to right field. Sutton makes the throw over to first. Not in time. Leadoff single by third baseman Kennedy Morse. That's how we start the top of the third. That brings up Kate Corcoran. The second baseman walked to lead things off in the second inning. Gibson delivers a pitch. And there for a strike. Next one's in there for a strike as well. Gibson's ahead in the count. Runner on first for the Panthers. Nobody out. Next pitch. Foul ball. Just got a piece of that one. Gibson looks like she's come out with a little more fire this inning and a little more command of the strike zone. And she gets the strikeout. That's her second strikeout of the game for Hannah Gibson, freshman pitcher for the Warriors. Up next for the Panthers will be their catcher, Sydney Bonzo, hitting .396 on the season. She doubled her first plate appearance. Pitch in there from Gibson. She's really found something. She takes the circle this inning. Next one looks like a change up in the dirt. Ball one. Ball one strike. Runner at first is Kennedy Morse for the Panthers. She had a single to lead off the top of the third. 1 ball, 1 strike delivery from Gibson. Popped up to the second baseman. Riley Carey motors over to the left and makes the play behind first base. That's 2 outs for the Panthers. And that's going to be, up next is going to be Crystal McFerrin, who had a 2 RBI single last time at plate. She's their DH. And first pitch swung and missed. Good pitch. A little bit on the outside. McFerrin expanded the strike zone. Two outs, top of 3. Next pitch, foul, back over the backstop. Gibson's ahead 0-2. Like I said, she seems to have found something when she went to the dugout this inning. Maybe walking when she was at bat last inning did something for her, but she's found something. Next pitch, fouled back as well. Good cut there by McFerrin. Didn't miss that by much. Next pitch, a little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looked like she tried to change the batter's eyesight there. Throwing the pitch a little high out of the strike zone. Let's see if she comes low here. And if she does come low, ball's popped up. Daniels calls for it on the infield and makes the play over Carey. Squeezes it, and the Warriors get out of the inning with no runs. Great inning from the Warriors defensively after they scored 4 in the bottom of the second. So after 2.5, Warrenton trails 5-6 over Zumwalt North, but Warrenton's up to the plate next. And we'll be back with the bottom of the third here in a second. Bottom of the 3 here at Warrenton. Zumwalt North leading 6-5. Leadoff hitter for the Warriors is going to be their DH, Audrey Skillman. Kira McClanahan still on the mound for Zumwalt North. First pitch in the dirt. Good job blocking by Sidney Bonzo for the Panthers. Dugout from the Warriors is loud and boisterous here. So they got their rally hats going on here. Trying to get something started with Audrey Skillman. Next pitch is in there and it's first strike from good delivery from McClanahan there. Next pitch from the righty is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, and she drives the next pitch right back up the middle. Center field, Jewel Shade feels it and throws it into the second. Leadoff single from Audrey Skillman. That's how the Warriors start the bottom of the third. That brings up second baseman Riley Carey. Last inning, Riley hit a double to right field. Warriors bring in a courtesy runner at first. And it looks like the North Panthers are talking things over. They're going to bring in a different pitcher. Yes, they're going to bring in a left-handed pitcher. That's Harper Hayden for the Panthers. She's pitched 29 innings so far this year. She's got a record of 4-1 with an ERA of 4.34 and 35 strikeouts. So I'm going to go from a righty to a lefty. See if that doesn't change things up. Warrenton finished third in the GAC North this year. Winfield won the GAC North with an overall record of 19-4 and 10-0 in conference play. St. Charles High School had an overall record of 7-9-1 and a conference record of 6-3. They captured second, and Warrenton had a record of 8-14 with a conference record of 6-4. They finished third on the season. It looks like we're ready to play here at First State Community Bank Field here in Warrenton. Carey steps in, new pitcher on the mound, Harper Hayden. First pitch from Hayden is in the dirt, gets past the catcher Bonzo, and a runner advances to second. Warriors trail 5-6 here. Pitch from Hayden, it's delivered to lefties in the dirt as well, and that gets past Bonzo as well. Runner's going to advance to third. 2 pitches, 2 wild pitches, or pass balls, and a runner goes from first to third, nobody out. Freshman Carey at the plate. Harper Hayden delivers. Strike for Double H. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wind seems to have died a little bit here. Not blowing quite as hard out of the north as it was earlier. Next pitch taken for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hayden taking her time, gets the pitch, and she delivers from the circle. That's a ball as well. So after a single and 2 wild pitches, Skillman's on third, and Riley Carey reaches on a walk. So 2 on, nobody out, and that brings up pitcher Hannah Gibson, the freshman, walked as well. Her first at bat in the bottom of the second. Hayden's ready to go. And she fires it in there for a strike. Catcher Bonzo throws it down to third. Checks on the runner. Kennedy Morse, no tag. 0-1's a count. Gibson's ready for the pitch. And takes another strike. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. New pitcher for the Panthers. It's got the Warriors taking a couple more pitches here. Next pitch is in there for a ball. Runner from first left the stolen base. Did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gibson fouls the next one back. Warriors trail by 1. A lot of fights still in this team. A lot of chatter from the dugout. After giving up 5 in the top of the second, they battle back for 4 of their own. They trail by 1. Bottom of 3. Next pitch is in low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on the corner, nobody out. Gibson's got a on-base percentage of .333. She takes that pitch for a strike, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. So she walked in the second, struck out in the third, and that's going to bring up Morgan Marshall, the left fielder. She reached on a fielder's choice on a bunt in the bottom of the second to advance the runners. Runner still on the corner. Here's 1 out. Marshall looks at the first pitch in the dirt. Senior left fielder hitting .250 on the season. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike over the left corner of the plate there. Next pitch, taken for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Marshall's got an on-base percentage of .345. Next pitch is over her head. She ducks and gets out of the way. That's the 3rd ball there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Harper Hayden's ready to deliver the next pitch from the circle. Lefty throws. In there for a strike for a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Marshall walks for the next pitch. That's going to load the bases up for Kira Daniel, the All-State shortstop. She singled and reached on a fielder's choice and driven in 1 run. Ducks are on the pond here. 1 out. We got a lefty-lefty battle here. A left-handed pitcher versus a left-handed hitter. Hayden's been throwing it to the outside. Let's see if she continues to throw it. And first pitch is in there for a strike, right down the middle. Top of the order up for the Warriors. Zumwalt North looking to turn a double play and get out of the inning. Next pitch In there for a strike. Hayden ahead of the count here, 0-2. Next pitch, swing and a miss. The lefty pitcher gets the lefty hitter there. 2 outs now. Runner still on first, second, and third. We have Audrey Lanzone up to hit next for the Warriors. Last inning she reached on a walk. The first inning she grounded out to second base. Audrey doing the catching duties today. Usually she's the third baseman. She swings and misses at the first pitch. Her first time seeing the lefty pitcher here today. Harper Hayden came in here, bottom of third, trying to get the Panthers out of the trouble situation. She's got the bases loaded and looking to get out of this jam right here. Next pitch, taken for a strike right down the middle. Lanzone's behind the count, 0-2. Harper Hayden's been... Looks like she's got a little more command of her pitches here as the inning's gone along. See if she gives her a pitch to hit here or she throws it out of the strike zone. Oh, foul ball. Check swing by Lanzone, hit the edge of the bat and was fouled back to the shortstop. Next pitch. In there for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lanzone showing good command of the strike zone there. That was a close pitch. Harper Hayden delivers from the circle. Lanzone hits it up in the air over by the north dugout. First baseman for North, Caroline Fox, runs over to her left and makes the catch. And that gets the Panthers out of the inning with no damage. Both the Warriors threatened to score there, but couldn't deliver. So after 3, it's 6-5 for Zumwalt North leads Warrenton. Top of 4 here at Warrenton. Fort Zumwalt North leads 6-5 over the Warriors. Hannah Gibson still on the mound for the Warriors. Leading off for the Panthers is going to be right fielder Annalise Strange. She walked her first at bat. Gibson delivers from the circle. Low. Ball 1. Strange is batting .273 in the season. Gibson had a good third inning. See if she can carry it over to the 4th. Next pitch is in there for a ball. Strange got a great on-base percentage of .773 for the Panthers here. Leading off, top of 4. Swings at the next pitch and misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good pitch from Hannah Gibson, the freshman pitcher for the Warriors. Next pitch, fouled back by Strange. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Ooh, that was a close one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just a little high in the strike zone. Gibson working quickly here. Top of 4. And the next one's in the dirt. That's going to be a walk. Leadoff walk is gathered by Annalise Strange to lead off the top of the 4th. Kiana Noel, the shortstop for the Panthers, up next. She popped out the 3rd her first time up and homered in the 2nd inning. First pitch in there for a strike on the inside corner. Wind had died down a little earlier, but it's picked back up again. Outfield is deep for the Warriors, realizing the power this batter has. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner from first. Strange balked or faked the run to they're still in base. Gibson delivers from the circle. Outside. Land zone, looks at the runner, but chooses not to throw down to Haverfield at first. 2 balls, 1 strike, top of 4. Gibson delivers the great pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Had the batter fooled on that one. Needs 1 more to get out of this. Runners going. Little hit and run action. Ground ball to first. Fielded by the first baseman. And thrown to the second baseman, Carey, for the out at first. That's the first out of the 4th inning. Jewel Shade, the center fielder for the Panthers, up next, the lefty. Runner at second base. First pitch is in there for a strike from Gibson. Shade has struck out and grounded out so far. She fakes the bunt, takes the ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch taken outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second for the North is Annalise Strange. She reached on a walk and got the second on a fielder's choice. Next pitch is fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That evens out the count. Outfield's taking a couple steps in for the hitter. First baseman Haverfield's way in with the left-handed hitter up there. She's playing the bunt. Gibson delivers, and Shade hits it to the fence on a grounder. Runner from second is going to score, and Shade's in there for a double. So Jewel Shade delivers a RBI double here to extend the Panthers' lead to 7-5. That brings up Peyton Palich, the left fielder. And she hits this carry. The ball takes a bad hop, hits off Carey's elbow. Daniel runs out and fields the ball behind second base. Jewel Shade's going to score. That ball just took a bad hop. Right when Carey was about ready to backhand the ball just popped up over her elbow. Caroline Fox, the next batter for the Panthers. First baseman for the Panthers. Gibson throws it in the dirt land zone, does not come up with it cleanly, and a runner from first is going to advance to second. Pallets goes from first to second here, runner in scoring position now. 8-5 your score here. Panthers have scored 2, 1 out here. Top of 4. Gibson's next pitch is outside. 2 balls. No strikes, 1 out. Next pitch hit up the middle, gets by the pitcher and fielded by Eddie Morgan. Morgan runs it in and delivers to the pitcher. Runners will be at the corner now. Single by Caroline Fox. And that brings up Kennedy Morse, the third baseman for the Panthers. Warrenton calls a timeout to talk things over on the infield, how they want to handle this situation. Two runs scored by the Panthers have extended the lead to 8-5 here in the top of the 4th. Panthers have runners on the corner with 1 out. They're trying to stay out of the double play while Warrenton's trying to turn 2 to get out of the inning. Third baseman Kennedy Morris up at the plate. Whoops. Kennedy flied out to right field and singled to right field. And Gibson's ready. We're back to baseball here, or softball here. Next pitch, pop up over the, right by the dugout for Zumwalt North. Haverfield couldn't get there in time. Just a long strike. Haverfield and Carey were both digging for that one, but he couldn't get there in time. Morse has got 19 RBIs in the season, looking to extend that. Next pitch is in there for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warrenton needs to turn a double play here. Want to keep this one close. Trailing by 3. Next pitch hit hard to the shortstop. Daniels knocks it down, throws to first, gets the hitter, but 1 run does score. Good play by Daniels to knock that down and get the runner. That's 2 outs, brings up Kate Cochran. Kate's the shortstop for the Panthers. She is struck out and walked. Runner at second base. First pitch, I'll take it outside for a ball. Panthers did score on that fielder's choice, extending their lead to 9-5. Ooh, next pitch is a little high and tight. Corcoran gets out of the way of that. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Good looking pitch there from Gibson. Next pitch taken high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Sidney Bonzo, the catcher for the Panthers. Gibson delivers a nice pitch to make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Corcoran's walked and struck out. Strikeout here gets Gibson out of the inning. And she delivers, and the batter hits the ball past the shortstop, Daniel. Runner from second is going to score. RBI single from Kate Corcoran. That makes the lead 10-5. Runner on first, 2 outs. Catcher Cindy Bonzo up to bat for the Panthers. She is doubled and popped out. Next pitch from Gibson's high. Lanzone fires down to first. Haverfield puts the tag on, but not in time, as the runner Corcoran gets back. Next pitch high from Gibson. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch high as well. 3 balls, no strikes. Panthers have scored 4 here in the top of the 4th to extend their lead to 10-5. And that's going to be a walk to Bonzo. I'm going to put runners on first and second for their DH, Krista McFerrin. She's got a 2 RBI single in the first, and she popped out to shortstop in the 3rd inning. Pitch from Gibson, low for a ball. McFerrin came into this game batting .378. And she hits that one to the third baseman, who just steps on the base. Nice play by Michaela Whithouse to get the Warriors out of the inning. Panthers scored 4 in the top of the 4th. The score is 10-5 with the Warriors up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. Back here at Warrenton, bottom of the fourth inning, DH Audrey Skillman leading off for the Warriors. Audrey struck out in the first and singled to center field her last time up in the third. Looking to get something started for Warrenton. Left-hander pitcher Harper Hayden on in relief for the Panthers. She came in the last inning. First pitch in there for a ball. She got the Panthers out of a jam last inning with the bases loaded. She was able to get them out with no damage. Second pitch in there for a ball as well. Wind is picking up again. Flag in center field is blowing straight out. Next pitch from Skillman takes all the way. Ball 3. Outfielders have their visors pulled down low with the low sun setting in the west. Harper Hayden ready to deliver from the circle. In there for a strike. Better pitch from her. 3 balls, 1 strike. Sophomore Skillman at the plate for the Warriors. She gets a little dirt on her hand. Steps in and ready for and she's swinging. Ground ball to the third baseman who fires over to first. Kennedy Morris to Caroline Fox. 1 out for Fort Zumwalt. Riley Carey, the second baseman, up next. Riley's 1 for 1. She doubled to right field and walked in the third. Hayden delivers a pitch. Carey swing, pop up to the shortstop. Kiana Knoll squeezes that short left field for the second out. Hannah Gibson up to bat next. First pitch from Hayden's in there for a strike. Pitcher to pitcher here. Two outs, bottom of 4. Gibson looking to get something started for Warrenton. Harper Hayden delivers outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball gets past Bonzo. 2 balls, 1 strike. Harper Hayden's ready for the next pitch and delivers. That's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Good eye from Gibson, the pitcher here. With 2 outs, she's trying to get something started for her team. Next pitch from Hayden. In the dirt. Lead off, 2-out walk to Hannah Gibson. That brings up left fielder Morgan Marshall. Harper Hayden delivers. Pitch is taken for a ball outside. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of 4. Panthers leading 10-5. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, next pitch is driven to left fielder. Off the left fielder's glove. She picks it up and throws it in. And the runners advance to second and third. Riley Carey delivers a blow. Ball gets to left field. She's digging for 2, and she drove in 2 runs. Riley Carey with a timely 2-out single stretches it into a double to get 2 runs back for the Warriors. And that brings up Hannah Gibson. I'm sorry I spoke out of line before. I had the wrong batting order up there. Harper Hayden, the left-handed pitcher, delivers the next pitch outside. Carey jumps off a second, but does not advance on a stolen base. Warriors got something going here, but they've got 2 outs. Trailing 10-7. Now, next pitch is hit to the right field, but falls out of play. Good little piece of hitting by Gibson going to the opposite field there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Hayden. High. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hayden taking her time, making sure she got the right pitch, checks the wristband, and now delivers. Inside of 3 balls, 1 strike. Morgan Marshall's on deck for the Warriors. Third baseman comes over to talk to the pitcher to calm her down. Panthers leading 10-7 here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on second, 2 outs. Gibson at the plate, ahead in the count 3-1. Harper Hayden ready to make the next pitch from the circle. Taken for a ball. That's a walk to Gibson. Runners now at first and second, with left fielder Morgan Marshall up to hit. Courtesy runner for Gibson, the pitcher. And it looks like Zumwalt North's going to talk things over here. Nobody's up in the bullpen. Looks like it's Hayden's game to, for now at least. Warriors came into this inning trailing by 5, but have cut that lead to 3. Coach Siebert's finished talking to the Harper Hayden and this team, and we're ready to return to softball action here. Morgan Marshall steps in, gives the bat a couple of waggles. Hayden delivers the pitch. Marshall tries to lay down the bunt, but the ball rolls foul after hitting her while she's still in the box. Strike one. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of 4, Morgan Marshall up the bait. She takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball's hit back to the pitcher. Harper Hayden fields it and throws it over to the first baseman. And that ends the 4th inning. But the Warriors score a couple. Now trail the Panthers 10-7 as we head to the top of the 5th. With the sun setting to the west, shadows have begun to cast across the infield here at Warrenton High School. Warriors trail by 3 runs here at the top of the 5th. Looks like the Warriors have brought in a relief pitcher. Lefty Austin Williams is now on the mound. Annalise Strange leads things off for the Panthers. She started the last inning with a walk. First pitch from Williams in there for a strike. Next pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Austin's pitched 36 innings so far this year. She's got a record of 1-3 and a whip of 2.44. She comes in relief often for the Warriors, going from the righty Gibson to the lefty Williams. Next pitch in the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike. Strange has got 2 walks on today. Williams behind in the count here. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Strange grounds to shortstop. Daniels bobbles, and the runner's going to be safe at first. Hard hit ball from the right fielder Annalise Strange over to Daniels, and she reaches on the hit to Daniels. That brings up shortstop Kiana Noel, First pitch from Williams in there for a strike. Last time up, Noel grounded out to first base. She's also hit a home run and popped out to third. 1 for 3 for the day. This one's going to be a high chopper to third baseman. Woodhouse fields, guns it to first, and gets the runner. The speedy Noel was thrown out by Woodhouse. Good play by the junior third baseman. Runner does advance, and that brings up left fielder Jewel Shade. She had an RBI double her last at bat, the lefty. First pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Next ball's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, top of 5. Warriors trail 10-7. Next pitch is in there for a strike as well. The lefties delivering strikes here in relief. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun is setting quickly here. Next pitch, Shade hits it to the left fielder. Eddie Morgan fields it. 2 outs. Peyton Palich up next for the Zumwalt North. She's homered, popped out, and singled. 2 for 3. It's like a pair of 3 RBIs on the day. First pitch in there for a strike. Runner stealing from second to third. Lanzone fires down, but she is safe. Pitch was a strike, so Williams is ahead in the count here. Runner at third, 2 outs. Peyton Palich at the plate for the Panthers. Williams delivers, foul back. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is grounded up the middle. Runner from third is going to score. Eddie Morgan, center fielder, throws it in. 1 run for the Panthers here. Pouch's got some RBIs today. She's done some damage to the Warriors. First baseman Caroline Fox up next for Fort Zumwalt. Williams delivers a pitch in the dirt, gets by his land zone. Runner's going to go to second, rounds, looks to third, and then decides not to run. Ball's grounded hard to first baseman Haverfield, fields it on 1 hop, tags the base, and gets the Warriors out of the inning. Fort Zumwalt gets 1, and that extends their lead to 11-7 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of 5 here at Warrenton. Kira Daniel leading off for the Warriors. Swings at the first pitch. A chopper to the pitcher. She throws to first, but Speedy Daniels beats it out for a leadoff hit. Great speed by Daniel. Let's see if she doesn't use that speed on the base path here. And tests the catcher, Sydney Bonzo. Daniel's got 39 stolen bases this year. She had 43 last year, school record, and she's running already. First pitch to the lane zone. And Daniel's in there, beats the tag. Good throw by Bonzo. But the speedy Daniel just gets in there. Next pitch is in the dirt. Daniels digging again. And she's in there again. 2 stolen bases from Daniels. Using that speed, just digging. Not bad throws from the catcher at all. Just Daniels just beating the throw. 2 balls, no strikes. Lanzone takes the next pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. That gives Kira Daniels 41 stolen bases on the year. Like I said, she set a school record with 44 stolen bases last year. And the next pitch is going to be a walk to Audrey Lanzone. 2 runners on, nobody out. Bottom of 5. And the Warriors got something going here. That brings up Michaela Whithouse for Warrenton. Michaela's a junior third baseman today. Harper Hayden delivers the pitch. Whithouse squares the butt. Doesn't go. Runner from first does. Audrey Lanzone steals the base. Zumwalt North was playing it all the way for the double steal. And instead of throwing down to second, they threw down to third. Make sure Daniels wasn't going to try to steal a run there. First base open. We'll see how they pitch to Whithouse here. Behind the count 1-0. Whithouse fouls that pitch back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second and third, nobody out. Bottom of 5. Warrenton trails 11-7. Whithouse trying to change that. She asked for time. Hayden taking a little time on the mound. Looks like she's confused on what pitch the manager and the catcher are calling. They get that all squared out, and she's ready now. Next pitch taken outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next one's in the dirt. Bonzo does a good job not letting the ball get past her. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harper Hayden's got 35 strikeouts on the season, looking for 1 here for the Panthers. And Whithouse delivers a ball, hit off the pitcher, but gets past the pitcher and goes all the way to the shortstop, who throws her out at first. But Kara Daniels scores 1 run for the Warriors. Whithouse gets the fielder choice RBI. That brings up senior center fielder Addie Morgan. Runner at third is Audrey Lanzone, the catcher. Addie Morgan fouls that first pitch back. Warrenton's been battling back from behind all day long, and this is 1 more opportunity. Trailing 11-8. 1 out here, bottom of 5. Next pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Morgan. Morgan came into the game batting .392. He's got 22 RBIs, looking for another one. Next pitch taken high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Harper Hayden, the pitcher of record right now. She came in relief. Next pitch hits the batter. She's going to take first. That pitch runners on the corner with 1 out. Next batter is going to be Cadence Haverfield for Warrenton. Just checking on the runner first, make sure she's okay. She's kind of walking it off there. Haverfield came into the game averaging .246. Her on-base percentage is .319. She does have 1 homer on the season. Warrenton would like to see another one from her right now with the wind blowing out. Runner at first is ready. Pitcher delivers from the circle. Addie Morgan stealing from second. She's going to be there standing up. Pitch gets past Bonzo there. Pitch is called a strike. No balls, 1 strike here. Runners on second and third now. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Addie Morgan stands on second for the Warriors. Audrey Lanzone at third. Pitcher's ready and delivers, and Haverfield pulls that foul. Coach Berry does a good job of fielding that with bare hand. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Haverfield's been hitting the ball well today. Let's see if she can keep that going. Zumwalt North's got a pitcher up in the bullpen. The next pitch fouled back over the right side. Looks like that's Crystal McFerrin up in the bullpen for the Panthers. She's ready to go in if she's called upon here. Next pitch, off speed, dismisses the low one outside. Good eye by Haverfield. 3 balls, 2 strikes. She started to swing at that and wisely thought better of it. Full count. And Haverfield hits the ball back to the pitcher. Hayden fields it, throws to first, gets the runner first. Lanzone scores from third. So another fielder choice RBI for Haverfield. And that's going to be 2 outs. Addie Morgan did advance to third. Audrey Skillman, the batter for the Warriors, with 2 outs. Scores 11-9. Warriors trail by 2. Bottom of the 5th. First pitch. In there for a strike. Change-up thrown by Hayden. Umpire calls that low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warriors trail by 2, bottom of 5. Looking to extend the inning here is Skillman. She pops the ball up. Second baseman's under the ball and squeezes it and gets her out. Kate Cochran makes the out. But not before the Warriors score a couple. After 5 innings here at Warrenton, the Warriors trail 9-11 as we head to the top of the 6th. All right, we're headed to the top of the 6th here. Fort Zumwalt North leads 11-9. And they're going to send up their first batter is Kennedy Morse, third baseman. Lefty pitcher on the mound for the Warriors is Austin Williams. And Austin delivers a strike on the first pitch. Sun is setting quickly here. This game may not go the distance. Time could be a factor. Morse came into this game batting .400. Next pitch is in the dirt from Austin Williams. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morse is 1 for 2 on day, single and a ground out, and this one's grounded to the shortstop, Daniel. Daniel fields it on 2 hops, fires it over to Haverfield, and gets the first runner out. Nice play by the All-State shortstop, Kira Daniel. A 2-hopper to her. She fields it nicely with those soft hands, throws it over to first, gets Haverfield on the base, and the runner's out. Kate Cochran up next. She had an RBI single to left last time at bat. First pitch from Austin Williams in there high, ball 1. Cochran, the second baseman. Average was .382 coming into today. She's walked, struck out, and singled. This pitch is fouled over the dugout on the right side of the field. 1 ball, 1 strike. Williams delivers from the circle. Pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warriors would like to get out of this quickly. Get up to hit before darkness becomes more of a factor here. Next pitch from Williams is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kate Cochran at the plate for Zumwalt North. Next pitch is in the dirt from Austin Williams. That makes it a full count. Williams delivers, and Kate Cochran drives it up the middle for a base hit. Back-to-back or singles from Kate Cochran, the second baseman. Catcher Sidney Bonzo up next for the Panthers. Sidney is 1 for 2 on the day with a pop out to second, a double, and a walk. First pitch from Williams is taken ball. Bonzo's done a good job of trying to get the speedy Kira Daniels out. Good throws to second and third, but the Daniels' speed was just a little bit better today. Austin Williams delivers from the circle. Runner steals from first. The throw from Land's zone is high over Daniels' head. That's a stolen base for Kate Cochran. That's her fourth stolen base of the season. 2 balls in the batter here. No strikes. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Bonzo hits it up the middle, gets past second baseman Carey. Center fielder Morgan comes up throwing. Runner from second is going to score. That's going to be an RBI single for the catcher Sidney Bonzo. And that extends the lead to 12-9 with the DH Crystal McFerrin up next. We saw her warming up in the bullpen just a little while ago. Williams delivers from the circle. First pitch is in there for a strike. Kind of buckled the batter's knees there. Looks like she threw her a changeup. McFerrin had a 2 RBI single on her first at bat. And she drives this one to left field. The left fielder, Morgan Marshall, charges, catches it, and that leads to 2 outs. Great play by Morgan Marshall. Annalise Strange up next, the right fielder. Came in averaging 273 at the plate. Runner at first, 2 outs. And she drives it over the third baseman's head. Morgan Marshall comes up throwing. That's going to be a double for Annalise Strange. Runner advances to third. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. And that brings up leadoff hitter Kiana Noel. Warrenton's going to call timeout here. They want to talk things over. They do have a pitcher up in the bullpen. We'll talk over how they want to deal with this leadoff hitter up. Runners on the corner, first base open. And the Warriors are ready. 2 outs here. Runners at second and third. Top of 6. And they intentionally walk the leadoff batter, Kiana Noel, to load the bases up. And that brings up center fielder Jewel Shade. She popped out to left fielder last at bat. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch in there from Austin Williams is a strike. Jewell does have an RBI double today. Next pitch from Williams. Taken high for a ball. The sun has fallen behind the Warrenton High School now. The whole field is covered in shadows. And Shade hits it past the first baseman. Haverfield tried to get to it, but couldn't get there in time. And that's going to bring in 2 more runs. The runner on first and third now for Peyton Powich, the left fielder. Scores 14-9 now. Zumwalt North has gotten back their 5-run lead that they had earlier in the game. Looks like Audrey Skillman's warming up for the Warriors in the bullpen. First pitch in there for a strike. Williams throws, hit to Daniels, and the ball gets through her legs. The runner from third scores. Caroline Fox, the next hitter for Zumwalt North. She is their first baseman. Fox drives it to center field, and great catch by center fielder Addie Morgan. The ball just lands at the top of her glove. So after 6 innings, score here at Warrenton is for Zumwalt 14, Warrenton 9. Trailing by 5 runs, 14-9 here in the bottom of the 6th. The Warriors send up Riley Carey to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Shadows cover the field here. This may be the last inning of play. We'll see what the umpires decide after this inning. Hayden delivers. Carey hits a blooper over the first baseman for a leadoff single. Hannah Gibson will bat next for the Warriors. Hannah has a couple walks on the day. First pitch is in the dirt. Carey bluffs the run to stolen base and gets back just in time to beat the tag. Good throw by Sidney Bonzo down to Caroline Fox. Fox held the tag on there for a little bit, but the umpire calls her safe. 1 ball, no strikes. Harper Hayden delivers. Ball's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Better swings, hits to the shortstop. Noel comes up throwing, but Gibson beats it out. Runners on first and second. Warriors have something going here. Bottom of 6. 2 runners on, nobody out. At the plate is Morgan Marshall for the Warriors. Coming up next, umpire and home umpire and Coach Barry are talking things over right now. I don't know what they're talking about in our position here in center field. Hannah Gibson comes off for a pinch runner. Looks like everything is kosher here, and we're back to playing softball. And the score has been corrected. That's what it was. There was a scoring error. The scoreboard read 14-9, and it's actually 15-9. So the Warriors trail by 6. That's what we had in our scorebook, but we didn't know if that was right or wrong or not. It's been corrected on the scoreboard here at Warrenton High School, 15-9. 2 runners on, nobody out. Morgan Marshall, left fielder's at the bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Marshall. Parking lot lights come on behind the softball field here. Next pitch, taken outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Harper Hayden delivers. Foul back by Morgan Marshall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Riley Carey got things started for the Warriors with a leadoff single. And then Hannah Gibson followed that with a single over home. Next pitch is fouled into the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes still. Nobody out. And it's a single. That's going to load the bases up. Morgan Marshall with a single to the left field. 3 straight singles from the Warriors. They got the bats going. And that brings up leadoff hitter, senior Kira Daniel. Zumwalt North calls time. It looks like they're going to bring in another pitcher. This will be their second relief pitcher of the game. Harper Hayden came in relief of Kira McClanahan. And now Crystal McFerrin is going to come in to close this out for the Panthers. Crystal McFerrin has pitched 5 innings so far this season. She's got a 1-loss record of 1-1, an ERA of 25, and a whip of 5.36 with 4 strikeouts. She's only pitched 5 innings, so this will be an interesting scenario here late in the season, especially for a pitcher who's got a high ERA. Her first pitch in warm-up seems to be a little bit of heat on it, though. Fastest pitch we've seen so far today. A little pop on this pitcher here. We see shortstop Kira Daniel over there by the dugout trying to get an eye for the pitch and the newfound speed. The bases are juiced, nobody out, bottom of 6. Warriors trail 15-9. It's been an exciting and thrilling game here at First State Community Bank Field. Panthers keep on scoring, but the Warriors answer their scores with a threat of their own. This is their biggest deficit, though, 6 runs so far. They've been trailed by 5 2 times. 6 is their biggest deficit, but they've got bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of 6 with their best hitter, Kira Daniel, at the plate. New pitcher of record is Crystal McFerrin. First pitch of McFerrin. Daniel's taken all the way with like a little bit of a changeup. Strike 1, though. McFerrin fires that in there. Daniels files it back, hits the top of Warrenton's dugout for strike 2. Last time at bat, Daniels singled back to the pitcher, beat out the throw to first, and then stole 2 bases. Behind in the count, 0-2 here. McFerrin delivers from the circle in the dirt. Sydney Bonzo stops it from getting behind her. Runners stay put. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of noise from the Warrenton crowd. Daniels hits it back to the pitcher. Bounces off the glove, and 1 run scores. A speedy Daniel gets the first before the pitcher can even get the ball back up. Back-to-back singles from Daniels right back to the pitcher, just using their speed. And that's an RBI for Kira as well. That makes the score 15-10. Down by 5, bases loaded here with the junior catcher Audrey Lanzone at the plate. McFerrin looks at her wristband, gets the signal from the coach, and she's ready to deliver from the circle. First pitch is swung on and missed. Ball gets by the catcher. Play at the plate, and the runner is thrown out at the plate. Cindy Bonzo throws it to Crystal McFerrin, and they get the runner trying to steal from third base on a wild pitch. That's the first out of the inning. 15-10 here. Runners now at second and third as they moved up on the play. Next pitch. Taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kira Daniel can't use her speed on the base path here for a stolen base because she has a runner on third base standing in front of her. Lanzone drives that pitch, just foul down the line. That was close. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Crystal McFerrin on in relief here in the 6th inning for the Panthers. Warriors had the bases loaded. And they got a runner out at home as a runner tried to steal on a wild pitch. McFerrin delivers from the circle, swung and a miss. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Runners on second and third still, 2 outs. And third baseman Michaela Whithouse at the plate. If you've been with us this year, you know Woodhouse is a great power hitter and a good RBI batter. She's got 29 RBIs, leads the team in RBIs. Let's see if she can't get 2 here. First pitch is in the dirt. Woodhouse holds her hand up, tells her runner not to advance as the ball didn't really get past the catcher. It was just languishing in front of the plate there. So 1 ball, no strikes. McFerrin's taking her time on the mound here. Knows she's got a dangerous hitter at the plate. Next pitch is taken outside. This one gets a little bit wide. Woodhouse backs out in case her runner's going, but she stays put. 2 balls, no strikes. Be interesting to see if Coach Siebert decides to pitch to Woodhouse here behind in the count 2-0, knowing that she is their best RBI batter. McFerrin throws it in there, and Woodhouse fouls it down the right field line. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thought they might try to pitch around her, but they threw her a strike there. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom of 6. Warrenton trails 15-10. Next pitch from McFerrin, swung and miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McFerrin threw her a changeup there. Will change the speeds. Caught Woodhouse out in front of that one. Junior batter steps out, gets a little dirt on her hands, now steps in. And she's waiting on the pitcher. Pitcher toes the rubber, and we're ready to go. Pitch from McFerrin, another changeup, swing and a miss. McFerrin gets the Panthers out of the inning with a 5-run lead after the Warriors threatened there. And it looks like the fielders and the players are coming out to shake hands as we have lost daylight here at First State Community Bank Field. So the winner of this game is going to be the Zumwalt North Panthers, 15-10, in an exciting game here, last regular season game at First State Community Bank Field. The Panthers win their 14th game of the season, which showcased their tenacity and skill, proving why they are a formidable force heading into the state playoffs. It was a game full of incredible plays and standout performances, with the Panthers' defense holding strong against the relentless Warrenton offense. Let's not forget the Warriors, who fought valiantly till the end. Despite the loss, their spirit and determination were evident throughout, and they'll be looking to bounce back strong in the playoffs. So in the state district playoffs, Zumwalt North will travel Wednesday to play at Francis Howell at 4 o'clock. They'll take on Rittner. Fort Zumwalt North is a 5 seed and Rittner is a 4th seed. And on Thursday, October 17th, Warrenton will travel to Hannibal to take on Kirksville at 6:30 p.m. Warrenton is a 5 seed and Kirksville is a 4 seed. If Warrenton wins that game on Thursday, they'll play on Saturday against the winner of the number 1 versus number 8 seed, and that's Father Tolton, the number 1, versus Hannibal, the number 8 seed, and that game will be at Saturday, and I believe it's at 11 a.m. So check back to see if Warrenton wins, but for now, as both teams prepare for the next challenge, we know this game has set the stage for an exciting playoff season. Good luck to both teams moving forward. The best is yet to come, and thank you for joining us on the Warrenton Sports Network.